So we know each other from high school.
Yeah.
You graduated 06?
5. I would have been 05. Yeah, we're the same age.
Okay,
I think.
all right. For some reason, I thought you were a year behind.
No.
Not behind, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, I only had 3.25 credits in my third year of high school, though.
You knew that? I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
They just kind of like, yeah, we don't need you back here, so like just go do your own
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, all right, I'll go get a job.
No, I never even looked at that stuff. My GPA, I remember sometimes you're just filling out like a job application. It'll say, what's your GPA in high school?
Yeah.
If you had one, how the fuck was I supposed to know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, so 05, so we both graduated. I had to go to summer school. I had to go, so I graduated August 05. And then I joined, I signed the paperwork in November, and then I was out the door in December. So we know each other from high school a little bit. I mean, high school.
We didn't really hang out too much.
No. High school was one of those weird, I mean, looking back on it, slightly embarrassing.
Yeah,
we're
kids.
Aspect. Yeah,
kids
absolutely.
being kids, you know how shit is.
Yeah. I don't think we ever had a problem against
No,
each other. It
not
was
really,
the
no.
people that we were affiliated with. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't talk to any of them anymore.
No.
Boy.
Oh, man. Yeah, looking back on that, just the ridiculousness of it. And we all have our high school stories. But
Yeah, I didn't even dig into it. Like, I just let that be alone, you know.
You're right. I try to do the same thing.
Do you remember Krause? Little Andy Krause?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't spoke to him in, I don't know how long. He pulled a pistol out of my dad. My dad took it from him, fucking whipped him twice with it, knocked all his chiclets out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Drugs?
Nah, just being drunk. Well, yeah, he's still, like,
Is he?
when he broke his kneecap, you know, back in the day, popping all them shits, and he never got off of them.
No, I didn't see that.
Never.
No, I didn't really hang out with that crew. So you graduated 05. What'd you do?
No, I didn't graduate. I just...
Oh,
they told me not, like, they just told me not to come back because I was only at 3 and some odd credits after my third year of school.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, you'll never get to the 12 that you need, so, like, just go do your thing. So,
now I understand.
My senior year, I should have been in my senior year. I was off working and shit like that.
All right.
Then,
what were you doing? Just odd jobs?
Yeah, just whatever, here and there until I turned 18. Then worked for Waste Management for a while, a couple years. Then had my first kid with Jess in 06.
Wow.
Then contemplated on joining. I was going to go reserves, but then my brother offered me a better job and found out Jess was pregnant again. Okay. So I went down to Louisiana, worked for like $30 an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Which part of Louisiana?
Well, he lives in Kentwood, Louisiana, right outside New Orleans.
Okay.
But we did traveling. Went over to Galveston, Texas.
Yeah.
Pasadena, or is it Pasadena? Yeah. I think it's Pasadena. Yeah, Pasadena, Texas. Working in the oil refineries. They'd shut down. We tear them apart, rebuild them.
Okay.
It was a great gig.
Good money?
Yeah, but I had nothing to show for it. I just turned 21 down there. I was making, I don't know, like $4,000 a week, clearing $4,000 a week. I'd probably spend $400 or $500 a night in a strip club 3 nights a week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just getting down with the strippers and
yeah. No shit. Yeah. I didn't know you went down to Louisiana and Texas. I had no
my brother lives down there. My sister does too.
Okay. Damn, why didn't you just stay down there then? Or
too fucking hot for me.
Yeah,
I hate
it's fucking humid.
I hate the hot weather.
You been to Polk? Any good stories from Louisiana?
My 21st birthday, I went out for a beer legally the first time, had one, and had a panic attack or anxiety attack. I don't know what the hell it was.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Just random, like, yeah, like my brother was out doing his thing. I think he was out fishing, offshore fishing with his buddy, like all excited about it. I'm like, it's my 21st birthday. You should come hang out with me. So I went out to the bar by myself and ended up calling him saying I'm having a fucking anxiety attack.
Yeah.
He had to come back in off the boat and this and that. And he beat my ass for it, but yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Was your first anxiety attack?
Yeah, it was just weird. Like all of a sudden, just blacked out. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh, all right. But I don't think that's a fun story.
Didn't have a driver's license. Used to take cars for test rides off the lot all the time. They don't care about shit down in Louisiana.
Wait, what? So
yeah, they don't care.
To, like buying a car.
Yeah,
and show up.
Hanging out with this girl. She didn't know how to drive stick, but she really wanted this car. She had a bunch of money in her pocket.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I want this car, but I can't test drive it. So it was when the Cobalt SSs just came out.
Okay. I know.
And they threw me the keys and looked for my license. Nothing. There's just a bunch of one-tooth fucking hillbillies down there.
Oh, God. All right. All right.
Stole my brother's truck to get back home from Pennsylvania. I'm like, I had enough down here, so I just took his truck and came back home.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Did he forgive you for that?
Nah, I don't even think he really noticed.
Okay.
He was always working. Like he worked like a fucking dog, man. He was always never home because you could work as much as you wanted to. And you get off one job and go right to another job, or take off for a little bit. Like I was away for 9 months down there working 7 days a week, 12-hour shifts, and he did that for 3 years straight. So it was just one of his extra trucks at home, and he didn't go home until I already had that thing totaled.
Wow.
Totaled? Yeah, I totaled it.
How'd you do that?
I went back to Waste Management, fell asleep on my way home in the morning, and fucking smacked a tree with it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sober?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, tired as shit after like an 18-hour day running behind a garbage truck.
Look, man, I never fell asleep behind the wheel until Iraq. So I don't know. I mean, honestly, I was actually thinking about something like that the other day. I said, how do people fall asleep at the wheel stateside and they're not drunk, during daytime hours? And I
don't know.
Yeah, it happens. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, it all depends on their personal lives and what they're doing with, with their extracurricular activities. And
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. Maybe when I was younger, I could do it. Now I'm too alert, too aware. I got to know what's going on. And if I have been tired before where like after drill, like we'd stay up till midnight, be up at 3 a.m., do a 12-mile ruck, and then keep us till 5 o'clock. And then
I don't miss that shit.
No. I mean, fuck, I don't either. And I'm still in. But yeah, they'd wait till 5, 6 o'clock. Yeah, you can. Yeah. And then I'd be driving home and I'd be like, I can't fucking do it. I got to pull over. And I tried to sleep and I couldn't. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm just going to muscle it through. It's only an hour and a half drive from here to Harrisburg. So I'm like, whatever. I'll fucking muscle through. I'll get there. But yeah, the whole falling asleep thing, I can't do it anymore. I didn't do it until Iraq. And I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
You're on mission. There's no fucking relief.
Yep.
You have to fucking stay awake. So
that's when you take a whole bunch of no-dos and a bunch of what you got, Red Bulls or Rip-Its or whatever it was. Rip-Its.
I stopped at Hockey Beverage. They actually carry Rip-Its, but I didn't see it.
The red ones.
No, I hate those red ones.
I love the
silver
red ones.
And red ones.
Yeah, those are my favorite. The Power C's or whatever. Not Power C. That's the vitamin water. I don't remember.
You talking about that orangish yellow one?
No, the red one. I don't like any of them but the red ones.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. You know who Luke Oil? Right there on Front Street.
Yeah.
They carry them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I always went over to Caddy up off Ray Street. That was the only, like, the little Hindu market.
The little market. Yeah. I like that. I used to live in the Dairy Silk, the Silk Mill Apartments. Yeah, I lived there for a while when I got back. Yeah, so Louisiana, that's...
Yeah, I go down there all the time because, like I said, my mom's family's from Florida, so all that family's down there. My brother and sister down there. I'm the only one up here.
Really?
Besides my dad out western PA, State College area.
So wait, where were you born?
Washington State.
What the fuck?
I was actually born on Fort Lewis at Madigan Army Hospital.
Get the fuck out of here,
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Lived out there for 3 years of my life, first 3 years, then moved to PA.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Dad?
Oh, no, they were both my parents were Air Force. I know my dad was a mechanic. I believe my mom was as well.
No shit.
Yeah, that's where they met.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Army, I'm sorry, Air Force brat.
I mean, everybody in my family's Air Force. I'm the only ground pounder.
Really?
Yep.
No
they were fucking mad as hell for me for joining the Army. Like, I'm not fond of, like, flying everywhere, this and the other thing. I want to keep my feet on the ground.
Pick a job.
Air Force or Navy.
Yeah, exactly. They'll train you to do something when you get out. No, I didn't know that either. Again, I don't really know much about you prior to like the military. And even then, I don't know a whole lot. So yeah, Louisiana. All right. So you got family down there working on the oil rigs. What do you mean tearing them down? You talking about big oil?
No, not the rigs, the refineries onshore. We were inshore.
Yeah.
So like your shell, where they turn the crude oil into gas or diesel or whatever.
Okay.
They shut down part of it, like the filtration system. Then we have to go in there and just replace the filters, this, that, and the other thing. Okay. And it was a shutdown period. They would do it every couple of years, just so you can, revamp the whole plant.
Yeah. Okay. Like clean it up and make sure. Yeah. I got you. All right. Wow. Yeah. How'd you get into that?
My brother. That's the big thing down there because you got all them rigs offshore, all the crude oil drilling rigs, and then you got all the gas making plants.
After I got out, we had they give you like a little workshop on like how to write resumes and everything off active duty.
Yeah.
And Schlumberger was one of the companies that came in like interview everybody. The oil company Schlumberger. Okay. So or it looks like Schlumberger how it's written, but it's called Schlumberger. Yeah. So they flew me down from North Carolina because I was still living there when I got out to Houston, and they gave us a giant fucking tour around like a mock oil rig. It told us they showed us everything, like fracking to the lineman or to whatever, all the different types of parts of the oil, And they said, what do you want to do? And I said, I don't fucking know, whatever you need me to do. And then they said, they gave us a wish list, like, where do you want to go?
Yeah.
And there was like, everything was North Dakota, or I think it was,
I know there's Bradford County. I'm sure there's Bradford.
Yeah.
That's up north.
And I was like, man, because I saw you were in Potter. We got a cabin up in Cottersport. So I was like,
that ain't far from where I was at. Well, I was actually at Nevin's cabin.
Okay. Oh, he's got a cabin?
Yeah, he's got up in Potter. We've been going up there the last 3 years.
Oh, Potter's fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, if I can get the job in Bradford, I can fucking commute, or even on the weekends or whatever.
Yep.
So when they asked me, I said Bradford, and they said, why? And I said, well, I got family back in that area. And they said, are you sure you don't want to go to North Dakota? And I said, no. And they're like, all right, we'll give you a call. And I was like, fuck. All right. So I didn't get the job, obviously. But I got some buddies. One of the guys I served with, he's from Montana, but he works oil rigs somewhere up there by the Canadian border. It just seems like a rough job. Anything with the oil.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I don't know.
Well, the money was good.
I remember sitting in some of the towers just smoking a joint, just hanging out. like, oh shit, I should be working. I didn't work working 12-hour shift. We get off and then we come back in the next morning, and like the night should be like, what the fuck you guys do last night? Nothing. I'm like, no, not really.
No. What the fuck?
No, we were soaking it up, man. Because I mean, I was making $28.50 an hour plus per diem, like $700 a week per diem, pay for my hotel room. I get travel costs. I'm 21 years old, living down there all by myself. Goodness. No, it was a good time.
Yeah, I can see the responsibility. I'd be the same way.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Then my brother's my boss. I'm like, okay, fuck you, dude.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, fuck.
What are you gonna do? Fire me?
Fuck. So, if you had to average it out, how much were you making a year?
Oh, 130.
Oh,
easily
at 21.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, I'd make some decisions too.
Yeah, with all said and done, like all the pays and everything, easily 130,000 a year.
Holy fuck. In hindsight, if you could go back and do it, make 130.
With my mindset now?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because then I put it to a lot better uses than strippers. Yeah. Because that's what it went to. Like, I came home with, I think, like $200 in my pocket after 9 months of straight just working.
Oh.
And nothing to show for it. A stolen truck from my brother and $200 in my pocket.
That's terrible. Fuck. Yeah, hindsight being what it is. Good gravy. Yeah. No, I've never.
Don't recommend getting a high-paying job at 21 years old unless you got your shit straight.
Yeah. I agree with it.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So after that, you came home. You said you took his truck. You came home. What did you do when you got home?
No, I went back to waste management for a few years.
Where, out here in the valley?
Yeah. Actually, with Jess's dad, out in I used to pick trash in Allentown.
Okay.
6 days a week, running around Allentown. That's where I first got shot at, first time ever.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if I missed the trash or what, but next thing I know, I buck shots hitting the side of the garbage truck. I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck?
Yeah, 5th Street, Allentown, going up it. Like, oh, my God. But then I crashed my truck on my way home from work one morning, and that ended that. Did a couple of jobs here and there. Then I don't remember what really – just bad choices down life I needed to get away from, and I finally decided to go for the military.
Okay.
Because I started hanging out with the wrong crowd, doing the wrong shit, and couldn't do it because we weren't married at the time, but had 2 kids.
Yeah.
Just going down a bad road. Said I gotta get the hell out of here.
Hey, you recognized it.
Yeah.
What kind of bad road?
Getting into the dope and shit like that.
Okay.
Drugs.
Yeah.